Hello, my friends. Asoka the Geek here. And for this review, we're going to take a look at the Mafex Knightfall Bane. Here he is in all his Bane glory. Love the box artwork. Love the classic Batman logo. Look at that. Look at all the posing you can do with this Bane. And I still need to get that Batman figure as well. But yeah, here he is. So yes, this is from Mafex. As you can see, I already opened him up a little bit. That's why the box is popping up. I picked mine up from Big Bad Toy Store. He might still be available on there, but he's available all over the place. But anyways, before we take a look at the figure itself, let's take a look at all the things he comes with. Since the box is already open, let me just awkwardly rip that off there. So basically it comes with a lot of different sets of hands. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra sets of hands. So you can make all kinds of fun poses. Also does come with that alternate head there. And then he comes with a stand. Typical Mafex stand, as you can see. But yeah, well anyways, let's get him further out of the package so we can get a closer look at the figure itself. Alright, so there is Bane. So I don't have too many Mafex figures. I have, well, I take that back. I have the 4 Dark Knight Returns Batman figures, Knightfall Batman, Nightwing, and Superman. So yeah, I don't have too many. But man, I love Mafex figures. I didn't for a long time because I bought a Mafex figure years ago. I think it was one of the Superman movie figures, and the thing broke apart on me very easily. So that traumatized me for a while. So it took me a couple of years to get back into Mafex, and I'm glad I did because their DC comic book figures have been fantastic. And yeah, I'll show you a few when I do a comparison, but they are just awesome. So these are more like 6-inch scale figures. They're not going to fit in well with McFarlane Toys. Although this Bane actually does fit in great with the Knightfall Batman from McFarlane. I'll do a comparison of that as well. But talking about the figure first, here's the extra head that it comes with. But it's not really an extra head. It's actually a face plate. So you just pop out part of his face, and then you put this one on. So there's that. Then what I love about Mafex is their hands come on these nifty little holders. So they don't get easy. They stay together more easily instead of just getting lost in the baggie. But there you go. So that's cool. And then here is Bane himself. And I think this is a pretty awesome, pretty accurate rendition of Bane. There's the back of it there. This definitely has the 90s, Knightfall look to him. And I like that he's big, but when you see him next to other figures, he's not ginormous like the McFarlane Knightfall Bane, which I love. I love the McFarlane Knightfall Bane, but man, this is just, I think, a really, really nice rendition of Bane. With Mafex, you get a ton of articulation. I'll probably speaking to the choir here, but yeah, for Mafex, they are known for their articulation on figures. As you can see, he has tons of movement. You can make all kinds of great poses with him. If you're into action figure photography or highly posed figures, Mafex is definitely the way to go. Obviously, the thing with Mafex is the price point. I forget how much Bane cost, but I think it was around 100, if not more. Maybe less. Around 100, though, I think, for Bane. You can get these a lot cheaper on various Japanese websites. Especially if you pre-order them, you can get a Mafex figure for like $60 to $70, I think, if you get the right time. They do sell out fast. Some of them anyways, but yeah. This figure is just spectacular. Even the head, look how much motion you get with the head. There's the detail on the back. There's the venom coming in from the gauntlet. I love Bane, man. He is, again, the 90s, that was my formative years for reading comic books. I love all the great 90s stories. Love Knightfall, Knight's Quest, and Knight's End. Love Bane. I love when Bane returned in Detective Comics 700, working with Ra's al Ghul. That was awesome. That was great. Love it so much. I feel like going and reading that story right now, but maybe I will. All right, so let's see how Bane stacks up. Well, actually, before we do that, just want to talk about the figure a little bit more. I like the paint on the chest there, like the ribbing there, the roided out look on his chest with like the venom coursing through his veins, but not overly done, just like really tightened up. I just love that whole look there. Again, very similar to the comic, but the comic book, you know, the first versions of Bane, he wasn't crazy roided out. He was just really buffed out. But, you know, this is, I think, a very accurate rendition there. But, this is so dope. Anyways, let's see how Bane looks next to a few other Mafex figures. Alright, so there's Bane next to the Mafex Asbats and the Mafex Hush Nightwing. So as you can see, I think he scales really nicely with the Asbats here, and I love this Asbats figure so much. He looks way big next to, oops, Asbats does not want to stand up though. Let's have him stand there awkwardly. There you go. He does really tower above Nightwing, but I still think he scales really well with both figures. And if you have not seen this Azrael Batman figure, this is my favorite Azrael Asbats figure. I think they just hit this out of the park. Look at this guy. He is just so awesome. The chrome, the yellow. Oh, just such a dope. And it's got a wired cape. Yeah, this Asbats is just phenomenal. So yeah, Mafex has done a great job with their comic book line of DC characters. But yeah, there you go. I think Bane looks very nice next to both of these figures. I can get him to stand up properly. All right, we're just going to give up on that. Let's see how he looks next to a McFarlane figure. Since Azrael's falling over, we have Knightfall Batman right here. And even this, he scales pretty well next to Knightfall Batman. He should probably be a little bit bigger, but I still think he scales pretty nicely next to the Knightfall Batman. I mean, you guys have seen the McFarlane Bane, and I love that Bane, but man, it is just so big. And Bane was never that big in the comic book, so there you go. But there he is, next to Knightfall Batman. All right, so there you have it, guys. There's a look at the Mafex Knightfall Bane. You know, I know the price point isn't for everyone, but if you're a fan of this series, if you haven't dabbled in Mafex yet, this would be a great figure to start with. It's just a beautiful, well done figure. I highly recommend Mafex. Again, the price point's a little bit up there, but if you are into that, definitely check them out. But there you go. There's your look at Mafex Bane. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you guys collect Mafex? Do you like Mafex? Would you like to see more videos about Mafex? More than happy to do some more Mafex reviews. But there he is. There's your look at Bane. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.